How to potty train your puppy in 7 days? Wondering how to teach your dog to go to the bathroom outside in 7 days? What if I told you there was an easy, step-by-step way to stop those little mistakes by next week? Wait for it. We're about to talk about everything you need to know to train your puppy to go to the bathroom outside in just 1 week. Day 1. Schedule a regular meal time. Establishing a consistent eating schedule is crucial for laying the groundwork for success on the first day of toilet training. This is an important stage because it's likely that what goes in will also come out according to a schedule. Here's where we begin. Establish a feeding schedule. Choose a feeding schedule that you can stick to at the beginning. Puppies should be fed 3 to 4 little meals throughout the day, especially the younger ones. Select periods, such morning, midday, and evening, that don't conflict with your regular routine. Regular feeding schedules can aid your puppy's digestion and result in more consistent potty breaks. No between meal snacking. It is imperative that you do not feed your puppy in between meals. This keeps your puppy from eating irregularly, which can result in erratic restroom demands and helps them establish a regular schedule. But since your puppy's health depends on them remaining hydrated, water should constantly be provided. Note and document. Observe how soon your puppy needs to go outside after eating on this first day. Since each puppy is unique, knowing when your dog will need toilet breaks will be easier to arrange. Initiate utilizing a command. Right away, provide a potty command like "go potty" or "do your business." Every time you take your puppy outside to relieve himself, use this order. Your puppy will eventually learn to link the command with the desired behavior, which will make it simpler for them to comprehend expectations. Day 2. Establish a regular potty schedule. Now that your puppy is on a feeding plan, it's essential to set up a reliable toileting regimen. Today is all about getting your puppy outside as much as possible to avoid accidents and start teaching them to associate going outside with using the restroom. Routine for morning and night. Make sure to walk your puppy as soon as you wake up and immediately before bed. These 2 hours help establish the tone for the remainder of the day and are non-negotiable. Be ready to go outdoors as soon as your puppy wakes up, since they frequently have to go potty. Regular daytime intervals. You should take your puppy outside every hour during the day, particularly if they are very small. Puppies require frequent potty breaks due to their small bladders. Take them outside after meals, naps, and playtime as well. They most likely need to get rid of them throughout these periods. Sincerely encouragement. Reward your puppy right away for successfully going outdoors with a treat, some praise, or even a little stroll around the neighborhood. They learn that walking outside is the appropriate conduct thanks to this encouraging reinforcement. Restraint and guidance. It's critical to monitor your puppy closely during the day, particularly if they haven't been placed in a small room yet. When your puppy exhibits early indications of needing to go outside, such sniffing, circling, or abrupt restlessness, you can identify them with supervision. Day 3. Strengthen the rest area. Your objective for the 3rd day is to establish the precise spot where your puppy should relieve itself. This is a critical step in teaching your puppy that there is a place that is specifically meant for waste disposal. Select a location. You ought to have noticed by now the direction your dog goes when left outside. Make this place their designated bathroom area, if at all possible. Your puppy will learn to identify this position with toilet breaks if you stay in the same place. Return to the spot. Guide your puppy to the same location each time you go outside. The idea that this is the right place to go will be strengthened by this repetition. If your puppy is aware of the precise location for potty breaks, it also helps to minimize misunderstanding. Apply the potty order. Use the potty command you introduced on the first day. Say the command as you walk your puppy to the allotted area, then wait for them to relieve themselves. Your dog will eventually learn that this command indicates it's time to leave. Minimize distractions. Particularly during these initial phases of training, make sure the potty area is clear of distractions like toys or other animals. Your puppy will find it easier to concentrate on the current task the less distractions there are around. Day 4. Identify the symptoms. You ought to be becoming more adept at spotting when your puppy has to go potty by day 4. To avoid mishaps in the home, it's essential to recognize these indicators. Keep an eye out for signals. Observe your puppy's actions closely. Whining, barking, circling, smelling the ground, or approaching the door are common indications that they should go. These behaviors often signal that your puppy is hunting for a location to discharge themselves. Act quickly. Take your puppy outside right away if you see any of these symptoms. The greater your response time, the higher the probability of averting an incident within the residence. Avoid unnecessary trips. Being vigilant is crucial, but you don't want to take your puppy outside too frequently when they don't need to go. They may become confused as a result, making regular formation more difficult. You can tell when your puppy is just exploring and when they actually need to go potty by becoming aware of the telltale indications. Commend and reward. Keep using commendation and incentives to strengthen positive conduct. Make sure to give your puppy a treat right away if they successfully indicate that they need to go outside to relieve themselves. They will be more inclined to act in the same way going forward. Day 5. Handling mishaps. Your puppy should be experiencing less accidents within the house at this stage of training, but it's critical to understand what to do in the event of an accident. Remain composed. Reacting too much to an accident involving your puppy is not advisable. Since puppies are still learning, punishing them for mishaps may cause anxiety and confusion in them. Be calm instead and concentrate on your next course of action. Stop and turn around. When your puppy starts to urinate indoors, stop them by shouting their name or giving them a firm clap. This ought to halt them in their tracks. Take them outside to their designated potty area right away. Give them a treat and some praise when they're done eliminating outside to help them remember to behave properly. Tidy up correctly. Use an enzymatic cleaner to thoroughly clean the area following an accident. These cleansers help get rid of smells that can entice your dog to return to the same area by breaking down the proteins in pee and feces. Because ammonia-based cleansers smell similar to urine, they should be avoided as they may tempt your puppy to urinate in the same spot again. Maintaining consistency. Recall that mishaps are a necessary component of learning. Over time, you'll observe less accidents if you take your puppy outside more frequently and reinforce good behavior. Day 6. Evaluate and modify. Your puppy should be making great progress in potty training by day 6. Today is the day to evaluate the situation and modify your schedule as needed. Assess development. Take a moment to assess your puppy's performance. Do they have fewer mishaps? When they feel like going outside, do they signal? You're in the proper place if the responses are affirmative. If not, think about what might be wrong and adapt as necessary. Preserve uniformity. Even if your puppy is performing well, it's crucial to continue giving them praise, toilet breaks, and meals at the same frequency. Potty training is a time-consuming and repetitive process, and even minor deviations from the plan can lead to difficulties. Get assistance if needed. It could be worthwhile to speak with a doctor if your puppy is having trouble and accidents are still happening often. Their inability to hold it could be caused by underlying medical conditions, including digestion or urinary tract infections. A veterinarian can rule out any health issues and offer advice on what to do next. Require patience practice. Sometimes potty training is frustrating, especially if results don't seem to be coming quickly. But it's crucial to have perseverance and patience. Like kids, puppies need your help and supervision as they learn new behaviors, which takes time. Day 7. Commemorate achievement and proceed with reinforcement. Best wishes. You've reached the 7th day. Your puppy ought to be well on their way to potty training by this point. On this last day, the emphasis is on consolidating the lessons your puppy has learned and maintaining positive behaviors to avoid any setbacks. Strengthen positive habits. Maintain the feeding and potty routine you've set for your puppy during the previous 7 days. Use the same command and take them to the same area for toilet breaks. Maintaining long-term success and avoiding setbacks require consistency. Keep an eye out for signals. Even if your puppy seems to be doing well, it's crucial to keep an eye out for cues that they should go outside. Puppies may sometimes experience regression or setbacks, particularly during times of stress or transition. Being watchful might help you avoid mishaps and reward good behavior. Increase independence gradually. You can start to offer your puppy some degree of independence as they grow more dependable. Increase the intervals between bathroom visits gradually and let them explore more of the house while being watched over. Still, keep a careful watch on them and be prepared to take them outside if they exhibit signs of having to go. Mark significant occasions. A noteworthy accomplishment in your puppy's life is potty training, which deserves to be celebrated. Reward your puppy for their efforts and advancements by giving them something special like a new toy, an extended play session, or a special treat. Make future plans. After your puppy has successfully learned to use the potty, you can begin to consider other training methods like crate training, obedience, and socialization. A comprehensive training program will help your puppy develop into a happy, well-mannered adult dog. You can potty train a dog in 7 days if you have the correct strategy, are patient, and consistent. You may prepare your puppy for success by creating a consistent feeding and potty schedule, identify your puppy's requirements, and rewarding good behavior. Recall that mishaps are a normal part of the process and that the secret to overcoming them is to remain composed and persistent. You'll discover that your efforts to potty train your puppy will pay off as they mature and become a housebroken, well-mannered companion. Love this content? Don't miss out, hit that subscribe button and join our community for more tips, tricks, and insider secrets delivered straight to your feed.